Um, the only point I wanted to kind of bring up and make is with everything that everyone's talking about as far as like shift lengths, um, getting players to buy in, how much, and I guess it's more, I don't, I guess it's maybe more of a rhetorical question, is how much time is spent on creating and developing trust between your players and the coaches. And that's at every level. I mean, any level I've coached, I mean, from youth hockey through to college. And um, that's been a priority for me is finding ways to establish trust. And also was alluded to a little bit when we were talking about youth hockey about, the time you don't have to spend with the kids and that. I mean, when I coached youth hockey, I would give the kids little homework assignments and they were nothing crazy, nothing too difficult, but I would ask them things like, I want you next practice, everybody, tell me who your hero is in your life. Doesn't have to be hockey, just who's a hero for you. So I would get that back. Then I would do things like, what's your favorite food? Things like, what do you like to do when you're not playing hockey? This would be throughout the season. And from that, you get a sense of who these kids are, what's important to them, and then individually how you can push certain buttons, right? Because there's some kids who their hero is going to be, you know, uh, uh, a Cale McCarr or a Sidney Crosby, and they're going to be hockey driven, hockey athletic focus and everything they do. So that helps you figure out how to reach that boy or girl that's on your team in youth hockey. The same thing with um, the kid who says, I like to have fun. It's great to be with my friends. My parents are my heroes because they're always there to help me. What makes that kid tick. So creating that idea of what is the makeup of your team at any level, and then developing a measure of trust. That's where you get your buy-in. That's where once the kids trust you, you tell them to do a 40-second shift, they'll do a 40-second shift because they will trust you. But you have to create that, and there's things you can do. And I always like to have them do a little homework assignment and write it because honestly, kids